Hey everybody, we're going to look at that Brooklyn-born artist, James Rizzi, for inspiration today in creating a city that comes to life, City Alive. And so I'm going to leave a little room at the bottom in case I want to add other things like cars or people on the ground. I'm just going to start with a line that kind of divides my space. I'm not going to make it a perfect line. It's going to be a little bit wiggly. And I'm going to think about the shapes I would need for my building. So we know about the rectangle, right? Buildings are tall, they grow upward vertically to the sky. And so I'm going to start with a good old rectangle, but that might be a little boring. So I might make some other ones that kind of have these interesting shapes. Ooh, so it's like a rectangle, except I added almost like rectangles within. So I'm going to do different heights. Whoop. See how I did that? Like a staircase almost. And now I'm going to come back down. So over, down, one more time. I'm going to stop there because I'm going to put another building right here. Whoop. It's going to overlap. Whoopsie. Wow, I fit that guy in. There's so many different choices. We could just make plain rectangles. We can overlap. It looks like the number 7 backwards. We can make different size, but I might even make a building that's a little curvy. Maybe it's a building with that at the top. And I'm going to go from one side of my paper over to the other. Now, once I put my buildings down, I can always add more in the background. Maybe I want to make one that looks so far away, like the Empire State Building. There it goes. Whoop. I'm going to give that one a tower too. And I can think about lots of different things to add to my piece, but I'm going to stop there for now. I'm going to even give this one some little shapes at the top. Now, right now, it looks like a lovely cityscape, but it's missing some pizzazz. So I saw somebody who did a great idea. They made half of their picture nighttime and half of their picture, can you guess it, daytime. So they put the moon, like a letter C, in the sky. They added some stars. And if you don't know how to make those stars, X and T. And they filled it up. And then about halfway across, all of a sudden it became a cloud in the sky, curvy lines, and then a sun over here, a big smiley sun. You can make your rays of your sun. You know how, you've tried it so many times now. Maybe my sun is going to be so smiley, its eyes are closing. There we go. And now, you'd think that would be it. But where James Rizzi goes is he might start off with some windows, right? He might add some other interesting shape windows throughout. Maybe even some doors. And I could keep going, but what his buildings have are these interesting little details where he turns them into eyes. And then he says, I might make this look like a mouth. Ooh, like teeth. There it is. Now the building looks like it's coming to life. And maybe you don't even want to make it look like a window. Maybe you want it to look just like an eye. A circle inside there. Oop. Maybe you'll even go, hey, I'm giving some eyelashes. And maybe the mouth will be here. Maybe this will be the mouth. I'll give it some lips. Decisions. So many choices to make. Oh, let's make a funny one like this. Whoop. Kind of like when we've used our eye shape before. And on the top, the teeth. On the bottom, the teeth. Oops, there's some teeth. Mouth's open. Maybe we can even see a little bit of the tongue. There it is. And maybe the eyes are going to be sort of wide open. So it's like the buildings are coming to life. Whoa, check out that eye. I might even add eyebrows. Whoop, whoop. There you go. And maybe this one is silly. Maybe his tongue is sticking out. Bloop, like that. Maybe I want to make a nose. I haven't made many noses here. And could I make it like this? Sure, because people now get the idea that my city is alive. And I'm going to keep adding. I'm going to just keep it so that they know they're buildings too. I'm going to add some windows just to trick them a little bit. Tricky me. Different kinds. Maybe these windows are going to be so tiny. And maybe I'm going to make some windows close so it looks like his teeth and a little nose. And so I'm going to keep going with my buildings and windows and doors any way you want. Maybe those will be his teeth. And then one more eye. Whoop. He's looking sideways. He's going, what is that coming down the street? Look how curious he looks. He looks like he might be yelling. And so once I'm done with that, I can have some fun by adding some details on the bottom, like a little bit more of a city. You can decide, oh, I saw another building top I thought was pretty fun. I like this. Almost like we gave it a crown like we did for Basquiat, right? Somebody else made windows like this. And then for my car, oh, I'm going to use just those silly square shapes. Whoop. Over for the wheel. Boop. Over for the wheel. Maybe my headlights are on. Beep, beep. I'm coming. Down the street I go. And I might make other things in here. Maybe I'll make a stop sign or a light. So much to think of. So much to think of. Think about what else you want to put in it. And most importantly, don't forget to sign your name. Have fun. I look forward to seeing your creations.